Okay, in less big news, the NFL is being sued, which I really didn't hear about. You may have not heard about, but I only heard about recently. And the reason why they're being sued is very interesting. So, NFL Sunday Ticket. It allows you to watch the games that are being played on Sunday that may be outside of your market. So, myself, I'm a Steelers fan. I'm in the Bills market. So, if the Steelers are taking on, say, let's pick the Ravens. If the Steelers are facing off against the Ravens, doesn't matter if it's in Pittsburgh or in Baltimore. Doesn't matter. And it's a Sunday 1 o'clock game. Bills are playing the Dolphins in Buffalo Sunday 1 o'clock. You know what's being shown on TV? The Bills. Doesn't matter if it's Fox, CBS, it's the Bills. So, I don't get to watch the Steelers. Now, there are ways to get around that. There's an app I have on my phone where, and I'm not going to say the name because, just, I'm sure a lot of people know it, but I'm not going to say the name just to keep it a little bit secret. So, app on my phone. I'm looking at it right now. I went and found it on my phone. You open it up, and it shows all the games, different links. So you click it, opens up a link, and you're able to watch the game. And obviously, it's free, but the NFL does not like people doing that. So if the NFL finds these streams, they take them down, or they have them taken down. And then the person will just create a new one and put it back up. And they have multiple, so if this link got found and taken down, you go to this one, you hop to this one, and you're able to basically watch the game. And people kind of do that for a variety of reasons. But I do it because I don't want to spend $400 on the NFL Sunday Ticket. And I don't want to spend that because there's a bunch of games I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to watch Carolina take on New Orleans. That's the NFC South. I have no reason to watch it. None. That's just... Why should I watch it? And the NFL is being sued because people believe that they've been hiking up the price intentionally. And let me get into that. So, like I said, I think it's like $400 to watch the NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. Now, if you have YouTube TV, I think it's $300. Think about that. $300 if you already have YouTube TV. If you don't, it's $400. That's ridiculous. There is a report that ESPN wanted NFL Sunday Ticket. They were going to charge, because it was through DirecTV before YouTube had it, or got it, I should say. ESPN wanted to charge $70. By the way, this was released because of this lawsuit. They were going to charge $70 for the entire season. And they were going to have the option for you to only pick one team if you were only interested in one team's games. Which obviously that'd be a cheaper option. Now, is it half the price? A quarter of the price? A tenth of the price? I don't know. That information, from what I've heard, has not been released. But they did have, or they did want an option for you to pick a single team, and you pay for that team's games. Now, granted, let's say for me, I pick the single team, Steelers. Obviously, I'm going to see the other team play. It's not like they're just going to hide the Baltimore Ravens players on the field. So, obviously, I would see those teams play. But it's basically, you get one team. Think about that. $70, and you could even just pay for one team. You can't do that with YouTube TV. There is not an option for one team. There was not an option for one team with DirecTV, as far as I'm aware. Like, this sounds pretty good. I would consider $70 for the year. And if I didn't do that, I am for sure doing the one team and have it be Pittsburgh. I would 100% do that, because even if it's $20 for the season, out of what? You got 17 games. You take away some primetime games, that leaves you somewhere in the teens. You're paying $1 and change to watch a game. That's really good. And you know what? If it's $30, $40, like, that's still not bad. If I could pay $3 a week to watch the Steelers game, that's not a bad price. Because I think the Steelers have, 4 primetime games? So that's 13. If I had to pay $3 off 13, that's $39. $40. And I'm set for the year on Steelers games. So that's just it. It's like, why? Why is it $400? Now, granted, that's because YouTube can charge whatever the fuck they want. They can. That is YouTube's right. They have the right to charge whatever it is they want. But in this lawsuit, what it's saying is that the NFL purposely told ESPN, you're not getting Sunday Ticket because you're making it too cheap. And, the one game option is too cheap. We're giving it to YouTube because people like myself aren't going to buy the Sunday Ticket. So then they're still going to watch the games on CBS. They're going to watch the games on Fox, their local channels. That is what this lawsuit says. Is basically the NFL, in order to keep the broadcasting, the cable broadcasting or satellite broadcasting, however you want to say it, because you can get CBS off satellite or off cable, but the actual TV broadcasting companies, the NFL is trying to keep the ratings on those up by keeping the price too high for the NFL Sunday Ticket. Because otherwise, you're watching on your phone and you're not watching on the TV. That is what this says. And this has been going on, believe it or not, since 2015. This has been going on for 9 years. And it's finally actually going to a jury. The NFL has tried so many different tactics and different options to try to get the case thrown out. They've tried things like, it's their right to do whatever, and this and that and whatnot. And they're actually having Roger Goodell testify. I believe Jerry Jones is testifying. They're actually having NFL people testify for this case. And it's going to go to a jury. And honestly, the NFL could lose this case. Now, what's going to be the big impact of them losing the case? Will they be forced, or will YouTube be forced to lower the price on the NFL Sunday Ticket? Probably not. I don't know what winning the case would do. But there is one big impact if the NFL loses this case. They will have to pay out $21 billion, with a B, billion dollars. That's right. That's like the cost of, I think the average NFL team's about $5 billion. That's 4 NFL teams right there. About. Imagine, if the NFL were to lose this case, they have to give up 4 NFL teams to the people who win the case. And now, it started off, this lawsuit started with a bar, and then it has grown exponentially since, to where there are so many different people or entities involved against the NFL. This is really something worth looking into and worth keeping a track of if the NFL were to actually lose this case, which, from what I heard through, because I found it out through watching these, YouTube videos from different sports shows. It's because I listen to Pat McAfee show, I listen to The Herd, I listen to Undisputed, First Take. I'm going through all these different sports shows, and I caught this on the Pat McAfee show, and he was talking about it. So absolutely go check out the Pat McAfee show's video about this. But I think that, there is a chance the NFL loses because everything they have tried to avoid this going to trial, or, just appearing before a jury. Everything they have tried has failed. So they may actually have a chance at losing this. They'll pay out the $21 billion if they do. But other than that, I don't know what the impact is. That's fine and dandy that, maybe I'm out of tea. Maybe, something changes with the NFL Sunday Ticket, but it belongs to YouTube, so I doubt it. Unless YouTube's somehow involved in the case as well. But, yeah, the NFL is being sued. They've been being sued for 9 years. And nobody has known about it. Pat McAfee had no clue. I had no clue. And I am up to date on shit. I am up to date on all things NFL because that is my main sport. When soccer comes around for World Cup or CONCACAF, Nations League, different things like that, where it's the U.S. men's national team, or even the U.S. women's national team, I'm there. I'm watching it. But, besides that, I'm not too into the NBA. I know the Celtics just won the finals. I'm not big on hockey. I know it's the Oilers and the Panthers that are still going as of me recording this. And, football is my main sport. And I had no idea. That is amazing. So, absolutely watch Pat's video on it. Do research for yourself and figure out, what the hell is going on with this court case. Because the trial, it feels weird calling it a trial because no crime was committed. But I guess this lawsuit, it's appearing before the jury this month in June. I don't know exactly when it starts, if it has started already. But, yeah. I think it's going to go for 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. So maybe the beginning of July, we'll have more of an answer of what's going on. So, yeah. I guess I'll make a video if there's a decision, when there's a decision, if the NFL won or lost, and what that means. So, if you guys did enjoy this, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on for other videos, and when we get a result of this lawsuit. Thanks for watching.